Good afternoon, Frugal Moments audience. It's been a while. Um, Today I'm going to be preparing before you an Indian cuisine known as chicken garbanza masala. And the reason why it's called masala is because of the sauce. Okay, it's a product of India by Maya Kamal. Okay, namaste. Kaise ho achi ha. Okay, so getting right down to it, I already have my griddle turned on for my chicken, right? And I'll tell you what I have it seasoned with. But I'm going to show you my garbanza peas. They're already prepared, they're already done, right? But what I need to do is put it back in the oven and wait for my chicken to get done. All right, and I have my onions also incorporated with the chickpeas. Now, if you don't have cinnamon, if you don't have coriander uh, separately, if you don't have your cumin, I also have parsley incorporated into the chickpeas as well. Sea salt, I have there. Also have my parsley there. I wanted to show you. I taken some of the zest from my lemon because I love lemon, and I also have lime too, so you can make your own choice. I have butter also in my garbanza peas, known as chickpeas, and this is what I've used. I also have fresh, but fresh would take longer to prepare. So this is just a shortcut. I have 2 cans of this in my dish. Drained it first and then rinsed it well with water, and then you to drain. Okay, now I can discard this. Now I'm going to tell you that if you don't have all these items, cinnamon and all the rest of the items that I just forementioned, you may very well purchase harissa. This is a North African spice. It includes your coriander, it includes your cumin, your dried lemon, your garlic, which I also have in my dish. Why? Because garlic is also antiviral. Okay. It also has, I think I did say cinnamon inside of here, and your dried sea salt as well. So if you don't have all these and you go out to buy harissa to make your dish, it's all in one. Very, very good. Okay, so also along with that, I have my beautiful kale, tomato, avocado salad that we are going to be digging into. So I'm going to put this off to the side, yeah, and go ahead and put my garbanzo peas back into my oven to wait for my chicken to get done. So as I excuse myself very respectfully, just bear with me until this is done. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my chicken. I'm going to go ahead and move this up a bit. I'm going to take my chicken and I'm going to now place it onto my griddle. My griddle is very, very hot, by the way, so it shouldn't take long. Now for my chicken, the ingredients that I do have in my chicken is olive oil. I have olive oil. Again, I have my cumin, my tandoori for added flavor, because I like to build flavor when I'm preparing a meal. Also, my white pepper, my Greek seasoning. I love different seasoning because it helps enhance flavor when you are preparing a meal, right? It increases the palate taste within your mouth, and everything just dance around because it's happy. That sounds like high pressure temperature, right? Because high pressure temperature gives us happy weather. low pressure system gives us lousy weather. That's something I shared with the students who had to do that for science. But anyway, also I have lemon squeeze in my chicken, or on my chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and move this around. And I may have to disappear, but I'm not trying to. I'm trying to be very respectful to my audience while this is getting done. Now, I did share with my audience, well, basically the majority of my audience is my family members. I have some of my students who have subscribed to my channel, which I'm very grateful for. And while we're out of school, which teachers will have to go back Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then we'll see what happens. New Start. I want to introduce you to that. newstart.com. Okay, so the acronym deals with nutrition, right? And the E stands for eating well. So you want your antibiotic foods, such as your broccoli, right? Your Brussels sprouts, your kale, your garlic, which is high in antioxidant and antiviral. Okay, water. You want to make sure you're drinking plenty of water. That's NEW. Now we're going to go with New Start. Okay, plenty of sunshine. Do not stay isolated in your home, right? You want to make sure you have tea, temperance, self-control, alcohol, and smoking helps to diminish and deplete your immune system. So stay away from those items, okay? A for air. You want plenty of fresh air. I was out working out today and I had a great time. R is to make sure that you get plenty of rest. Okay, plenty of rest. And T, the final T, is trust in God. Yes, because he said that he would take care of us, those who belong to him. So make sure that we are spreading the good news of salvation, the gospel, and also that we're not spreading germs or diseases. Wash your hands with soap. The second thing to use for your hands is your hand sanitizer. Your soap and water is number one because it breaks down the mucus. Sanitizer does not break down the mucus. Understand the difference, okay? When we sneeze or cough, we into our sleeve, not openly into our hands when you go and touch someone. Do not touch your face. You may want to buy over-the-counter NAC, NAC. It's very good to help boost your immune system. It's inexpensive, and they had people taking it for the flu. So this was all in the video that I sent to my family members, and I want to educate others who may be watching this as well. So newstart.com. You may want to visit it upon your convenience. Thank you very much for listening. Now, while my chicken is getting done, it looks so, it's browning, and it's so beautiful. It's going to take a while for my chicken to get done because I like to do things where you can have a visual. And that's what I like doing for my students, because some people are visual. I, for one, am a hands-on. I like to see, you know, how it's done, right? We get caught up in, well, what? Okay, so show me how to do it, right? And my students are like, yeah, that's Mr. Clay. Hi, guys, by the way. Hey, Michaela. Hi, Rosie. Like, I don't believe you said that. Right? So, I'm going to show you how it looks. Nice and brown. Beautiful color. Isn't that just gorgeous? Look at that. I can touch it. My hands are clean. Yeah. I'm going to put this back on here to make sure. And what I'm going to do, after I finish browning it, I'm going to put it back into the oven. Now, this may take a while, but you know, I don't have, whereas a dish that's already prepared. That's why it may take a little longer for me because I don't have all the other accoutrements, such as your other professional chefs may have. But I don't mind sharing what I know, just to give it a go, so you can perhaps make the same thing and be proud of what you have made. Now, I will share with you, I know I talked about this once before, and I went ahead and I put my thyme in here along with my oregano, dried red peppers. As you can see at the bottom, you see the garlic. I have my olive oil and white distilled vinegar. And I made it myself, so once I go to have my salad, I have my own salad dressing mix made from scratch. And this has been marinating for a couple of hours now, which I'm quite pleased. Because homemade is best, and the key word is home. That's the operative word, home. That's where it's produced. And we know what's in our home. We know that we clean our hands, and that's important. Not to scare anyone, but this coronavirus is very, very, very serious. So we don't want to take any chances. Yes, we know that the Lord will provide. He will take care of us, according to Psalms 91. 1,000 may fall on our side, 10,000 on our right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. But we don't want to tempt the Lord thy God. We want to make sure that we're doing our part. And that's why he gives us the wisdom, right, to exercise good judgment, doing what we can do to make sure that we take precaution, and that not only that, we love others enough to share the information to keep them safe as well. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to test my chicken. I know the small pieces will be quite done. So I'm going to try this right in front of you. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be overly excited, but the flavors are quite delicious. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my garbanzo peas out. You have to make sure that your chicken is thoroughly done, because we don't want any salmonella poisoning or E. coli. Okay? Make sure that when you get your vegetables, you're washing them. Right? Your chicken, you're washing your chicken, squeezing that lemon or that lime on your chicken. Some people say vinegar. I've tried that. It helps kill that smell that I don't like. But lemon and lime, they do just a fantastic job of killing that odor that I totally dislike. And it also cleans the chicken. Run under cool water, because if you run under hot water spoils the meat. So never run hot water over meat. Always use cool water. Okay, so now I'm going to take my chickpeas out, known as garbanzo peas. Excuse me. That's fine. I'm just adding the chicken. I'll be right with you. Okay, now that I have this taken care of, I'm going to give you a visual so you can see the outcome. Isn't that just gorgeous? The chicken and the garbanzo peas with the same ingredients, by the way. So I'm going to stir this up inside, giving you a visual still. Oh, beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Look at that. It's not dry at all. Not dry at all. In fact, the oil, also I added butter to this dish as well. So it has that nice shine. And not only that, my chicken is also being covered with the oil. It's not swimming in oil because I don't like food that swims, right, in a lot of oil. It's not very attractive, but you know how to discard it. Sometimes it happens, guys. I'm not saying I'm perfect because I'm not. Okay, so I'm going to give a squeeze of my lemon, making sure you can squeeze it in your hand to make sure the seeds don't come through, and now it's in your dish. You don't want that at all because you want someone to bite into your lemon seed. It wouldn't be very tasty. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and dry my hands because I'm going to show you that I'm very sanitary. And I'm going to shake this up. You know I'm going to put this back into the oven, or just to speed things up, I could very well put it in the microwave. And I may do just that. So I'm going to now pour my Marsala, that nice, beautiful brown sauce. Now, if you guys have bread, you know, naan, that flat bread, you can very well take your naan for your bread. That's what they call it. It's called naan, the flat bread that you can buy in your local grocery stores. And, whoo, almost touched that. Like, are you serious? I have a taste of India all in my kitchen. I love it. I want this to get nicely coated as I lift this. And what I'm going to do next, oh, that is just so gorgeous. This is totally gorgeous. I'm going to give you a close-up. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? Look at those colors. I'm going to take my oregano and I'm going to sprinkle my oregano over it, over into my dish. Can't hurt anything. It won't hurt the flavor at all. Now what I'm going to do is now take this instead of putting it back into the oven because I know we're pressed for time. I would give it about 5 minutes, but I'm going to pop it into my microwave so we can kind of speed things up. Because technically everything is done. I did my garbanzo peas. I prepared that in advance. I'm going to have some more chicken because it's done. Delicioso. And it just feels great to be here before you today. Most importantly, the last time my other presentation did not, it bombed, okay? Literally. And that's okay because the capacity of my storage was full. So I had to get rid of some things. So I'm like, you've already YouTubed the stuff. Why don't you just get rid of the stuff that you've already stored? You get rid of the stored stuff because it's already out there. So I'm like, yeah, duh. Like, how come I didn't think of that? Huh? Don't know really. But having a break last week was cool. I guess the attempt is just as good as the achievement, but who are we kidding? I mean, if you're doing something, you want to go over well, don't you? Alright, so I just learned to laugh at myself and not beat myself up, right? Because sometimes we get caught up in a little funk, right? And we just don't know how to get out of it. But it's like, don't take things like that too seriously because it's not really that deep. It really isn't. And at the end of the day, you know, you want people to really enjoy, you want people to care. But, you know, sometimes people really don't. So I'm going to take my salad, and I would just go ahead and use a plate, have it separate, and I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so I have my plate here, and I'm going to, I don't mean to be a little discombobulated. But sometimes I am. Well, I thought I could just remember, but I guess I just really can't. So I'm going to take some of this off of here. I didn't want to use my hands, right? Because sometimes we want to be so proper about everything we do. But we know when we're at home, look, and we're eating chicken. Come on, come on. You know we're using our fingers. This is very beautiful, by the way. My daughter, she loves avocado. All of my daughters, I believe, love avocado. And I do too. It's so good. It's just so good. I'm going to take my salt and I'm going to sprinkle some salt on there. I'm going to now check my Garbanzo chicken masala. And we're going to plate that right in front of you. Not to tease you, but just to show you how well it turned out. And I thank you for your patience. I really, really do. We have this. Now I'm going to take my mixture of oil and vinegar and all my other spices inside of here. And I'm now going to douse that on here, pour it, sprinkle it. Oh, look at that. Isn't that? Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Woohoo. So I'm going to now go ahead and take this out and show you the final dish. Oh. Oh. Look at that. Can you just, oh, wow. Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? Simply gorgeous. Now I'm going to take my plate here. Oh, the aroma, child, please. You just move off to the side because I'm going to eat you totally. I mean, you're just going to, I just can't wait for all these flavors to come together. So I'm going to now spoon in. And if you have rice, this would be excellent. Or potatoes, this would be excellent. Now, you know this is high in protein because chicken is high in protein and your peas are high in protein and antioxidant. So how can you lose eating properly, eating right? And if you have the naan, which is the flatbread, delicious. That would be, it would go quite well with that. That would go over quite well, to be grammatically correct. It's like a nice gravy. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Now, what I'm going to do now, you know it. I'm going to squeeze my lemon juice over it. And I'm going to test it. I'm going to use a spoon. Get the chef. Go get the chef. Get the chef right now. Delicious. Guys, I kid you not. Totally awesome. With my avocado. The flavors. They're jumping up and down. Maybe I should have done that first. Thank you so much for sharing. Frugal moments. Let me get myself a moment. Frugal moments. I thank you so much for watching. Please take care of yourselves and make right decisions. Stay informed. But most importantly, I want you to live right. And I want you to eat well. Until the next time, have an awesome day. Cheers. Bye-bye.